Hey everyone, it's Natalie. So today I'm going to go ahead and do a prom type video for you. I know there's a lot of videos going around, some on different ways to do your hair, makeup, or just anything really. But I did see a couple videos on prom tags, and I thought, oh, that sounds fun. But then I watch them, and they're just basically telling what happened that night, telling their story. And I thought that was kind of vague, and I'd probably forget things if I did it that way. So I went and searched for some questions, and these are prom survey questions, and I just made a list of those and made my own prom tag. So I'll go ahead and put those questions down below, and so you can see them. So the first question is, what color was your dress? My dress was a really pale baby blue color, but it was made from a satin material. Next question is, was your dress sleeveless, spaghetti straps, or sleeves? Mine was spaghetti straps. It had thin little straps that went right here. Question number 3, how much did your dress cost? My dress, I can't remember how much it cost exactly. I'd actually worn it before, like at the beginning of that year for my aunt's wedding, but I only got to wear it for like an hour or something like that, so I thought, oh, why not reuse it, because it was such a pretty dress and it fit me just perfectly. So I went ahead and did that. I believe it cost like a little bit less than 100, so maybe like 70 or something like that, but I'm not sure, like I said. Next question, what did your makeup look like and who did it? My makeup, it was actually matching my dress. I know a lot of people say you're not supposed to do that, but it was a very light blue pearl type eyeshadow, and then a white highlight, and then I had some light pink blush, and then some pink lipstick or lip gloss or whatever it was. And my friend Brittany actually did it. She actually did all of our makeup, all my friends that I went with, because she had like this big book of like Mary Kay samples. Yeah, it had all different eyeshadows and blush and lipsticks and just like everything. It was like a huge notebook, like that thick. So she did all of ours with that makeup. So that was kind of fun. Next question, what type of jewelry accessories were you wearing? One thing I wore was a really pretty choker necklace that looked like this. I actually still have it because I never gave it back to my grandma who I brought it from. But it looks like this. It's very pretty, very sparkly and shiny. Probably can't tell that well, but yeah, I'm not sure if you can see. These ones over here, these are like a light blue, and then these are just like a sparkly white. And yeah, it's a choker that goes like this. I wore that. I wore some little dangly earrings, but they just had like a few little stones, like raindrop type earrings. And I also wore a little tiara that had like similar little blue crystals in it. I don't know why I wore that, but I did. I guess because I'd always see those at Claire's, and I was like, those are so pretty, but when can I wear it? Oh, you can wear it to prom, because you can do whatever you want for prom. So yeah, that's what I wore for jewelry. Next question. Did you go with somebody? Yes, I did. I went with my boyfriend at the time, and then I also went with 2 of my other friends, my really close friends that were girls. So we just went in a little small group. Okay, next question. Did they ask you, or did you ask them? So I actually got asked in a very embarrassing but sweet way. Like I said, he was my boyfriend at the time, and he actually was in choir. Actually, most of my friends were in choir. So yeah, we had these things, I believe they were for Valentine's Day. They were called singing grams. So that, yeah, it was like a fundraiser type thing for the choir program, but you would pay a certain amount, and then they would go in like a little, you know, quartet or whatever, the guys or the girls or whoever were going at the time. They would go sing to that person in class, and it would be like a personal song that the other person picked for them. So yeah, my boyfriend, he came in my English class, and that class, it was like almost all girls. Like I think it was like 40 kids or something like that, but then only like less than 10 were guys, and everyone else was girls. Okay, so yeah, and I was in these special classes. They were called performing arts classes. So what it was is the people that were in color guard or band or choir, or I think there was even certain sports and stuff too. The teachers would work with them more because they knew they had, you know, certain days where they'd be at competitions or whatever all day. So they would kind of work with the homework and scheduling of that. So I was in these classes all through high school. So there was a lot of choir people that knew about that stuff. And yeah, my boyfriend came in, and he came in with 3 other guys. and then they're like, oh, this song is for Natalie, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I turned so red, like insane. And then they sang the song, and then after the song, I sat like in the back part of the class, like in the middle area. He came down the row all the way over to me, and then he asked me, will you go to prom with me? And I was just like, oh my gosh. And everyone, all the girls were like, ah. And it was just crazy. I got so embarrassed though, like my face was just so red, and then everyone was telling me, they're like, oh my gosh, Natalie, you're blushing so much. And yeah, so really embarrassing. Next question, where did you go to eat? We actually went to Islands before the prom. Yeah, I'll show you my dress at the end. I have some pictures and I'll just hold them up real quick. But yeah, when we were walking into Islands, there were these little tiny girls, and they were like, you know, 3 or 4 or something, but they were pointing at me because they thought I looked like a princess or something, and I thought that was so cute. Next question, what did you do afterwards? Afterwards, we actually went back to my boyfriend's house, my friends, and we went back over there, and we watched movies. And one movie in particular I remember to watch was actually Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, very prom movie, don't you think? Yeah, I don't even know why we watched that, but I mean, it was fun, and we just hung out, and I think we were eating like chips and sodas and stuff too. Next question, did you have a hotel room? Nope. I don't know anyone that's gotten a hotel room for prom. I actually just think that's in the movies or something, because I've never known anyone that's done that personally. Next question, was it fun? Yeah, I had fun, and I had a good time. And it was fun, you know, just going with my friends and getting dressed up and the dancing, and yeah, it was a good time. Next question, did anything bad happen? This wasn't really bad, but I mean, I didn't like it. But the heels I was wearing, the place that we went, it was actually, it was some type of library, but like one of those really nice fancy libraries that have like a garden and everything outside. We were walking and on this little pathway, and my heel actually accidentally like slipped off of the pathway and went like into the grass, and it like kind of scraped the heel and like twisted my ankle like a little bit. But I mean, I was okay. It scratched the heel all up on the side, and I was a little sad. Other than that, it's nothing really. Okay, and the last thing, rate the entire day 1 through 10. 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. Had a good time. I wouldn't consider, you know, it was the best thing ever, but I guess I'd give it like, you know, like an 8. It was still really fun. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, like I said, I'll go ahead and leave the questions down below for you. I tag all of you to go do this. So these are just questions about your prom. Oh, I forgot to tell you when my prom was. My prom was in 2005. I know I still look like I could be going to prom now, but I'm actually 24, so it was a little while ago. Yeah, these questions are mostly like past tense type questions, so if you're going to prom right now, then you can do this after you go to prom. So you should go ahead and do this tag and leave a video response. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave any questions or comments down below. And now here come the pictures. Thanks for watching.